Hello everyone, good morning to you. I am going to give you a little makeup tutorial this morning. I hope that you all enjoy it. Also, please let me know what you want to see in the future. Comment, like, subscribe, all of the above. Give me some love down below. I will give you links to all my social media and my website, and I look forward to hearing from you. Today I am wearing one of my spa headbands. This is gonna just keep the hair out of my face. I wear this one from time to time. It was like my favorite when I got it. I think when I turn it around, it looks almost like Minnie Mouse ears from a distance, but it is an OMG product. They make wonderful face masks. And yeah, it comes in black and pink if you're interested in getting it. So I'm going to start by washing my face because I still have last night's moisturizer on. I use a jelly mask in the evening, so it's a little bit like richer of a texture. I definitely want to wash it off and start over before I put on my makeup. So I'm going to use my RE9 Advanced Prep Work. This is the cleansing polish. I'm just going to put about a pea-size amount in the palm of my hand. Turn on my water, get the other hand wet, and emulsify before I apply it to my face. Just working it around circular motions, scrub-a-dub-a-dub. And then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it away. That's all it takes, really easy. You don't have to be overly aggressive with this product. It does have little molecules in it that help to exfoliate the skin. And it is a very easy to use product. Again, that's the polishing cream. I'm just gonna turn my face off. My next step is going to be to use my serum. I like to use the serums right after I cleanse. Some people add in extra steps. I think that when my skin is freshly cleaned and dried, that it is the perfect time for it to absorb what I want it to take in the most, which is my Calm Soothing Serum. These are all my Arbonne products, vegan and cruelty-free. And there's going to be a link down below if you want to check out the product line. Please comment and let me know that you're interested in the products though, because a lot of times I offer special deals. So I want to make sure that I give you guys that nice advantage that you get for shopping with me. So here is my serum. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the dropper at the top, and that'll take all the product into that tube. Then I lift it out of the container, and as you can see, I have a full tube. I'm going to take that product and I'm just going to dispense it around my face in little droplets. All over. And I basically use the entire thing. So that's all you do for the initial part of applying the product. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your fingers and you're just going to lightly tap it around your face. You're just trying to move the product around so that it'll absorb into the skin. It's not something that you need to be overly aggressive with. So you just tap around the face. Tap, tap, tap. And it'll absorb in. I can feel it, it's already working, nice and hydrated. The next thing I'm gonna do is my RE9 Advanced Prep Work Hydrating Dew Cream. Here it is. And this stuff a little bit goes a long way. You only need about the size of a pea. A lot of the products you really only need the size of a pea. They last a good amount of time. I've had this one for a while. I actually already got another value kit of this line, and I haven't opened up the moisturizer because I'm still working on this moisturizer. So this is about the amount that I'm going to apply. I'm going to just kind of smooth it around my hands, and then I'm going to tap it into my face. Okay. So now all my hydration is on, and the next step is going to be to put on my primer. So I'm going to go with my makeup primer here. I love this stuff. It has a nice slip and glide, and it gives my pores a nice, more even appearance when I put on my foundation. It kind of just holds the place of that depth. So I'm just going to take one pump, boop, onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my foundation brush to apply it. Here's my liquid foundation brush. This is again a vegan and cruelty-free product. It's something you can get on the site. You can actually get this in a package of all the brushes. That's how I got mine. And then there's certain ones that they have that they sell individually, like the mineral makeup brush for the mineral foundation. And then they also have a concealer brush that I have in the mail right now. I have one of the more common skin colors that are used by the line. So right now they are out of the 2 shades that I would consider to be close to my foundation. And that does happen. Like, I've been waiting on certain products with my product line. So it's important when you're purchasing, if you already know that you like the product, go ahead and get 2, because our products don't have one of those shelf lives that like it's been sitting on a shelf for like 2 years. We actually run out of the product. So it's one of those things like ready-made. When they run out, they'll make more. There's just certain ones that are really popular, and hopefully they like get the message and they start producing a higher volume when they get it. But it's just one of those things. Like yesterday I purchased a hoodie from James Charles Sister Apparel. By the way, I recommend checking out his videos. I think he's wonderful. But he put out a new line of his hoodies, and they were all like these solid rainbow tone colors. I think he did it in honor of Pride Month. And let me just explain to you what I'm doing while I tell you about James Charles. So this is the perfect liquid foundation, and I just put 1 pump on the back of my hand, and that is plenty. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it all over my face. I usually take the brush and just like dab it into the color and then just apply it and then blend later. But I'm gonna continue to tell you about this hoodie that I got because I'm so excited. So my hoodie was supposed to be, like, in my imagination, I was gonna get the pale pink color. And I was waiting for 12 o'clock noon to purchase this item because he was launching it. So yesterday on June 25th, he was launching his line at 12 o'clock. And I got on at like 12:10, right? And I'm thinking, sweet, I made it. Like, I didn't wait until this evening. I'm gonna get the product. I get online and wham, pale pink is gone. And it's not even the only one. Like, he had half of his line already sold out. Like, not just that the color was gone, all the sizes were gone. There was no way that I was gonna get pale pink 10 minutes after it launched. I really hope that in the future with his merch, he has like a greater supply when launching, because I want the color that I want, right? Like, who doesn't? I was looking forward to it. I'd been like pre-shopping, and anyways, I wanted the other ones too. Like, there were 3 or 4 colors that I thought were pretty cool. And so what I did is I went ahead and decided to get one that kind of goes better with my product line. They use a lot of green, and because they're vegan and cruelty free, green is like one of their main colors. So I went ahead and I got forest green, and it's Sister Apparel, and I think it's super cute, and it's one of those colors that I like on me. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, I can't wait for him to come out with more. I really did want a pink one. You guys, I hope he comes out with ones that are like bedazzled or glittered or like iridescent print. It's a super cute hoodie. It says Sister all over the place. That's his thing, Sister Apparel. It says Sister all the time. He's into us all being sisters. Anyways, check him out. Check out his apparel. I think everything's super cute. Now we're gonna do concealer because foundation is all over. So here is Light Concealer by Arbonne. This hasn't become my favorite product yet, but it's up there. Like, this is my top 3. And it's because it's something that's so good for your skin. It's kind of like putting on a mask, like a mineral mask of just delicious vitamin-rich things that are good for you. So I'm putting it in my under eyes, along my chin, along my nose, around my nostrils especially. My nostrils get a bit red. and up on my forehead. So you just want to put concealer everywhere where you want more coverage. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend around my chin. If I were to be doing a bold lip color today, I would want to conceal my lips even more than I'm doing. I am getting close to where they are just for blending purposes. But if you're gonna do a bold lip color, like whether it's red or purple or even black, you want to conceal around your lips, even powder. Do everything you can to kind of create a nice barrier so that your product that you apply to your lip isn't gonna blend into your foundation. Having that like muddy lip look it's not what you're going for, right? You're putting on lipstick to put it in that one specific place. So you've gotta do what it takes to keep it there. Okay, mostly blended out my concealer. Now I'm gonna just do my under eyes. You guys, when you apply things like foundation and concealer, you want to try to work in a downward motion as much as possible. If you do it in like circles or you go in an upward motion, you can end up clogging your pores, which no one wants to do. No one's like, oh yeah, let's clog my pores, that's a good idea. Oh, so I could have blackheads to play with. No, no one does that. So try to apply your product in a downward motion. Okay, so now the only place where I don't have anything on is my eyelid, and I am gonna put on my eyelid base, but what I'm gonna do is take the rest of the concealer that's on my brush and just put it in my under eyes. I mean, under my brow. And like, that's a trick of the trade too, when you do your brows. If you conceal just below them, you can create a very sharp line that gives you a stronger brow appearance, like a more polished look. So little goes a long way with the concealer, and you can use it to do many things. And now I am concealed. So I have plenty of foundation, plenty of concealer, and the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contour my face just to bring back that shape and definition. So I am going to take my cheek brush from Arbonne and my bronzer, and I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna dab it in a couple times. That's all it takes. Then you start up here near your ear and just make a nice line underneath your cheekbone. You're gonna then go up above your eyebrow and down along your jawbone. You're kind of creating the shape of an E or a 3, and you're gonna do that on both sides. And all that does is highlight by giving you a shadow. So you're creating the shadow underneath the bone structure, which then in turn accentuates the height of those bones. You're also making your face have like a thinner appearance. So again, back into the bronzer, couple dabs, start close to your ear and work just underneath your cheekbone, up above your brow bone, and down along your jawline, and blend it in an E or a 3 shape, however you see it, an E or a 3. And that's all it takes. Now that isn't like the extreme of working with multiple brushes and trying to really contour the face. That's just like basic, easy to do everyday makeup. So I am going to now put on my blush. Blush is always one of my favorites. I am enjoying these products. I have 2 of them currently, and what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go with my bolder look. And this one is Merlot. Merlot is a red tone blush. This one will look wonderful on every skin tone, like literally the fairest to the darkest. Here it is. It's very rich and beautiful, called Merlot. I'm gonna apply it to my brush. I'm going to smile to find the apples of my cheeks. When you find the apples of your cheeks, it's the height. It's the peak of your cheek when you smile. So right here is where I want to apply my brush, and then I'm just gonna blend it in. So tap it into your product, find the apples of your cheeks, apply directly to the apple of your cheek, and blend in. The biggest thing with blush is making sure you get it even on both sides. So I did a very light application of my Merlot, and I am going to put on more, but as you can see, it did give me a nice rosy glow. And again, putting it on the apples of my cheeks and just blending, trying to make it even on both sides. There we go. So my next step is to put on my eyelid primer. And I like to use my eyelid primer because it keeps my eyeshadow on all day long. So you don't have to use this to keep the products on, but it does change the appearance. Like the depth of the shadow is really noticeable. So try out this primer. It's another one of those products where it's really good for you. It's vitamin rich, filled with healthy minerals, and it's just like putting a treatment on your face all day long. If I could sleep in this stuff, I would. I just won't because I don't want to get my sheets dirty. Okay, so I just put a little bit of the product on with the applicator, and I'm going to take my finger and blend it in. Okay, now it's applied all over my eyelid. I am now going to, I'm going to put on my eyeliner before I put on my eyeshadow. I'm going to put on my eyeliner. So this is Carbon, and it's a fine line by Arbonne. And what I do is I work it into my waterline. I'm doing this kind of freehand, looking into the camera here, but I just want you guys to see how to apply it. So you don't have to be too aggressive with your waterline. You're just trying to apply the product as close to your lashes as you can from the top. I also apply liner from the bottom. I use a brush usually because I like to use the powders. It also helps to set this kind of liner in place because this is such a, like a wet product. It can again blend like lipstick does. So using a powder to set any part of your makeup is an essential if you want it to stay in place. So eyeliner in the waterline. We are done with that. I'm going to pick my eyeshadow. What do you guys think? We have volume 2, which is pinks and stone tones. And then we've got volume 1, which are like yellows all the way to reds, very natural, warm, like nature, earthy colors. Comment below and let me know what you want to see in the future for eyeshadows. I have been doing like what I would consider to be minimal effort when it comes to my eyeshadow. I would like to show you guys more techniques and maybe focus the entire video on eyeshadow. So leave me comments below if that's what you're looking for. I want to make sure that I'm tailoring my videos for you because are watching. You're the watchers, you're the subscribers, so I want to entertain you. I think I am going to go with the more earthy tones today rather than the pink tones. So again, that's volume 1. And here are the colors. They're very vibrant. These are, again, they're all vegan, they're all natural. They follow FDA standards of like international supreme FDA standards. It's ridiculous how healthy this stuff is for you. And the link below to my website will give you an opportunity to get these products. Again, comment and let me know beforehand so I can get you guys good deals. It is like a thing that constantly changes, so like I can't exactly give you like a $10 off like hashtag like, oh, put this coupon in there. That's not how it works. We need to get connected so I can make sure that I get you guys the best opportunity that we have at the time being. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use this fun color, Red Rock. In my opinion, that's like the most vibrant of this palette. So I'm gonna use Red Rock, and I'm gonna make it into my under eye liner. So I'm just gonna take my slant brush with my Red Rock, and I'm going to push lightly into my lash line from the underside. So my goal is really to get right into my lashes. There we go. And I'm going to do the other side, just pushing into my lash line. Okay, so now my eyeliner's on. In the daytime, I like to only put it on the bottom. In the evening, I'll put eyeliner on the top, but I think it gives, like with my eye shape, it gives a bolder appearance, and I don't like to look too aggressive in the day. I try to look more approachable, which I recommend to everybody. Being more approachable opens up doors and windows and opportunities into your life, so be more open. What I am gonna do next though is do fog. I keep thinking I might want to do sand or caraway, but I'm gonna go with fog today, which is gonna give my eyelid like a white appearance. And I'm using my all over eyeshadow brush. So I'm just gonna take fog and apply it directly to my eyelid. So I'm not working it into the socket, I'm leaving that bone area alone. This is also a color that I like to use as my highlighter, like I use it in the corner of my eyes and just below my eyebrows. Today, I'm going to use it as my main color on my eyelid, and I'm also going to use it as my highlighter. So after this, I'm going to take my shading brush, the smaller of the two. I'm going to work it into fog, and I'm just going to lightly apply it below my brow. This is just to create a nice highlight so that my brows look more defined, and it also helps to blend it in with the rest of the eyeshadow. I did put on that primer, so it should have a nice tacky texture to attach to, so it'll last all day long. I'm gonna go back to my all over eye shadow brush, and I'm going to use Juniper. Juniper is this color right here. It's almost like a silvery metallic. And I am going to use that as my blended color. A lot of times people like to use a lighter color to blend, or they're blending in multiple colors. I'm literally blending in fog that's almost the color white. So I'm going to use Juniper to create some more depth in my eye socket area. And I'm literally just following the bone as I apply it. Like, that is my goal of where I'm trying to apply the product, just directly to the bone in my eye socket, and work it back and forth. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the brush, and I'm gonna work it in a circular motion, and this is gonna help it to blend into the eyelid and also to the highlighter. There we go. And now I'm gonna do that on the other eye. Again, just applying it to the eye socket bone. And then blending it in a circular motion. There we go. So now my eyeshadow is done. I need my mascara, and I'm going to use Speaks Volumes, my favorite mascara from the line. It doesn't take a lot to get a good even application. Just one swipe through all your lashes and you get a nice voluminous even coverage. And because of how healthy these products are, it's like you're putting a face mask onto your lashes. I have recently noticed that I am not getting fallout like I have before with other mascara products. I think it has to do with the hydration that I'm receiving from this mascara. Other mascaras in the past might have had like alcohol or different ingredients in it that would have caused dehydration to the hairs themselves. They do naturally fall out on their own though. There's science behind why your hairs fall out, so don't worry, it's natural. It's the hair cycle. But with this stuff, they seem to be holding on and being very happy little hairs. Okay, so That was Speaks Volume mascara. And now we're moving on to my favorite product. It's probably the cheapest of all my cosmetics, but it's honestly my favorite right now. It's called Shape It Up, and it is the brow cream, the tinted brow cream. I have it in light medium, and it applies with what looks like a shortened mascara wand. And all I do is coat the hairs of my eyebrows and work them in an upward direction, and a little, because I need to fix them. They're kind of caterpillary right now, so they're a bit long. So what I do when I'm done is I take my finger and I just kind of swipe it along the top, and it puts all the hairs right into place. This works better than, like, what did I say? It's a cream, right? Yeah, I've had gels before. I've used clear mascara. I've used a lot of different products that at the time I was like, oh, this stuff is awesome. This is like the best that I've used so far. It's so good for you too. So you just, again, want to apply it to all your hairs and apply it in an upward motion. There we go. You can already see it makes a huge difference in being able to see my eyebrows. And then I'm going to take my finger just to move all the long hairs that are kind of out of place, and it's just going to push them right into line. And because it's got that product on it, I want to do that immediately so that as it dries, it kind of holds it in place. In about a minute or so, they'll be nice and dry, and they'll stay like that all day long. It's so much fun to see the difference. Ooh, look, I have an eyebrow. I hardly have an eyebrow. I have an eyebrow, hardly have an eyebrow. Big difference. Favorite. Okay, so now I'm going to do it to the other side. Ooh, I just found a really long hair. I'm just a bit apprehensive lately to do a lot of self-grooming since I've been in COVID. I've been kind of like, not necessarily letting myself go, but I'm like reassessing all the things that I'm doing, and I want to do what's healthiest for me. So I've been like letting things grow out, especially like my eyebrows. And recently I got this product that's sugaring paste. Let me show it to you guys. I saw a DIY, and I've heard about it before, like at cosmetic spas, but I'd never done it before. So I ordered this paste and I tried it. I really like it, and I'm planning on ordering more. I got the kit, so this is like the smaller of the containers. This is what the product looks like on the inside. So it's almost like working with a cool wax that heats up to your skin temperature, but I'm loving it. It's a wonderful product. It doesn't necessarily remove every hair right away, but again, we're all stuck inside during COVID, and I let it grow out. So I'm just taking my time and getting it all off. And the way that it grows back is like slow and sparingly, so it kind of has like a similar effect of waxing. And if I maintain it, I'll just always have less hair, and I'd rather have that than like cutting myself with razors. I can't stand cutting myself with razors. And also with the wax that I've used in the past, I've heard wax isn't that great for you. I still want to use, like, there's certain places where I'm like, that would have been a lot easier if I had had my wax. But I'm just learning, brand new at it, and it's something you can do yourself, or you can go to the salons and get it done, and it's ultra healthy for you. It's sugaring, and literally, like, the ingredients is sugar, lemon, water, and they boil it. They almost like caramelize the sugar, and then you can use it as a waxing type of a product. It's like old school. It's like something they used to do a really long time ago. It's vintage. Okay, getting back to our makeup. I am going to put on my lip liner, and this is Tulip. I picked Tulip because it's a very natural color, and I'm just gonna lightly apply it all around my lips, following my natural lip line. I'm not overdrawing at all, especially because this is, again, the day look. So I'm just following my lip line, and I'm going to do my Cupid's bow, but I'm not going to do my peaks. I'm going to leave my peaks alone. That's something I like to do during my day look, and especially while I'm doing a more natural color lip. I think it creates a more pouty effect, like a fuller, plumper looking lip. I'm going to go with Lily. Lily is the lipstick I am choosing, and it goes great with Tulip. It's almost the same color. Again, a very natural looking color, and it has a bit of shimmer to it. And just apply your lipstick all over. It's so delicious. Again, very healthy, very good for you. I love putting it on all day long. So that is my makeup for the day, and I am ready to say goodbye to you guys. I don't want to, but I'm ready to. So go ahead and like and subscribe and tell me what you want to see in the future videos. Let me know if you want some of my products so I can hook it up. And I will talk to you soon. Like, subscribe. Bye, you guys.